So in this lesson, I wanted to share with you an activity that you can do to help you regulate your nervous system and bring yourself back online if you have gone offline. Because when you're flooded, when you're psychologically flooded and you're just in that fight, flight, freeze, or fawn, you're not here, right? You're either like into the future and worst case scenario, or you're into the past and you're back to, like back to the past. And so in order to get your nervous system back to baseline and back to regulated, you want to access your five senses. And in this scenario, I'm going to share with you just a candle exercise, which helps you to access, I don't know, three or four of your senses to help you bring you back to baseline. So I like a candle. Some people don't like the smell of candles, but think about something that you can access that will allow you to activate as many of your senses as possible, right? So for this candle exercise, I've lit it. There's I have the match that's in there. So as I'm looking at the candle, I'm using my eyes to just watch the flames, and I'm bringing myself back to the present moment, right? So I want you to just see the flames, hear the crackling, just notice the smoke. I can smell the candle. It's a vanilla scent. I am back to the present moment. I'm using my sense of hearing to hear the crackling. I'm watching the flame. I'm feeling the warmth of the candle. And obviously I can't taste it, but if I had access to taste, I would incorporate a sense of taste. So think about what are things that you can incorporate that bring you back to your five senses, that bring you back to the present moment. Maybe it is looking at, a plant. Maybe it is feeling the sensation of the chair that you're in. Looking around you to see what is in your room. You're back into the present moment. I am in my office. I see a picture of plants. I see a picture of art on the wall. I'm hearing my water fountain that I have in the background. I'm seeing the candle. I'm feeling the candle. I smell it. I have a cup of coffee that I can hold and feel the warmth of the coffee. I feel the cup. I am looking at the coffee. I am just noticing. I am tasting the coffee. I am using my five senses to stop the flooding that is happening when I'm in a state of overwhelm. So using your five senses to bring you back to baseline is a great way to get yourself regulated and bring yourself out of the overwhelm. And while you're doing all of that, just taking some deep belly breaths, deep belly breaths. Your breath is one of the only things that you can control that is not in your control and in your control at the same time. You can't tell your heart not to beat fast. You can't tell your brain to stop thinking, but you can control your breath. And so you can do that through breathing. And if you're shallow breathing, allow yourself to bring yourself back to baseline through deep belly breaths. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, and then looking around to access your five senses. So use that to help you bring yourself back to baseline. And whenever you're feeling it throughout the day, whether you're stressed or you're not, just having that in your just rotation will help keep you regulated more often than not. I'll see you in the next lesson.